This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On today's big show, Tom's coffee troubles, Paul Reubens dies, and movie complaints. All coming up right after this.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast. to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Now, some more Bob and Tom.
You want it. You need it. You can't live without it.
This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Christy Lee is at the news desk.
Hi.
Are you hearing me?
Oh, boy.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Ace Cosby's here.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
I'm Chick. Here's Tom.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Again?
No, when I was
So
trying
what's your coffee?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
I don't know what button I hit, but it's got 6 pumps of brown sugar.
What?
That is
Wow.
That sounds like something Godwin would have ordered.
I have no idea how that
I
happened.
didn't even know you could get brown
I thought that was
sugar.
intentional.
No.
And I thought you were going, that's why you love your iced coffee so much.
I was wondering how come it tastes so good.
Yeah.
It's like a good
Pumps. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar?
Wow. I don't know how that's. I was trying to use the app. I'm not very good
Does
at
it taste good?
How come
Give that
you
a sip.
Tastes so good.
See if we have to immediately cut off your left foot.
Well, it is sweet.
Have you just abandoned your whole heart diet? Because I see you got this. You're putting salt. You're putting no salt. You're not supposed to use either of those.
No, this is a mistake. I hit the wrong. I've never had this.
See, but he's not drinking it because it's a mistake. And he might be drinking it, but it's a mistake.
I made an error. Sorry. We have to explain that our normal person who does the coffee runs isn't here. So I had to step in and clearly...
He's visiting his son in a different state.
Am I the only selfless person here? Not married, no kids. I'm free to come in whenever I need.
Are you really free?
Josh, thank you for your sacrifices.
Hey,
you're very
Josh, isn't freedom just another word for nothing left to lose, huh?
Nothing. And if I could remember the next lyric,
ain't nothing if it ain't free. I think it kind of repeats itself. Thank you, Chris Christopherson. Sad news from the world of entertainment. Paul Reubens.
Yes.
Inventor of the sandwich?
No, he's Pee Wee Herman. Or was. Reubens died Sunday night after a 6-year struggle with cancer, a struggle he kept private. He was 70 years old. Reubens said in a statement with the announcement of his death, quote, "Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing the last 6 years. I've always felt a huge amount of love and respect from my friends, fans, and supporters. I've loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you."
I loved Paul Reubens.
Everybody do the big shoe dance.
If you haven't seen him in Blow, the Johnny Depp movie, you need to go back and watch that. He
was a terrific actor.
Yeah, it was really good. But Pee Wee was just the greatest.
That first HBO special, wow.
Hysterical.
Yeah, I hope he pops out of the casket and shouts, "Made you look."
I hope
what
he rests in peace.
I don't want to.
Maybe he'll. Well, remember how the furniture all talked?
Sure.
Well, yeah, but
so maybe he'll have like Cassie the casket. Hi. What?
Disrespect?
No, it's a disrespect. That's what he'd want. He'd
I-
probably want some giant Rube Goldberg device delivering the casket into the hole.
Danny Elfman playing the music.
Yeah.
You think his nickname was Rube? What's up, Rube?
Ruby.
Did you just call a grave a hole?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
Sorry. I'm just saying. Are they going to be selling all that cool stuff, like the talking chair? And wouldn't you want to have that?
Cherry? First off, her name is Cherry.
The body isn't even cold yet.
Yeah.
I think so, right? Yeah.
And I don't think Cherry speaks without a person in it.
You thought that chair really talked, didn't you?
Could be kind of a sad estate sale, all the talking.
Screeny, remember Screeny? He would jump into our Magic Screen. He would jump into Magic Screen, and I watched all those, man. I loved him.
Sad news.
I watched his first Letterman last night. Boy, was that funny.
He was great. He was on Letterman as Pee Wee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like doing stand-up and throwing stuff at the crowd. It was amazing.
As Pee Wee?
Yeah.
He did a whole bunch of that was his
very first one.
He did a whole bunch of shows with Letterman. Great stuff.
So good.
So sad to see him go. Now, we have, on a much lighter note.
Are you done over there, chick? No.
Stupid world record. A Lebanese singer has broken the Guinness.
Her sexuality has nothing to do with it.
Lebanese.
Nationality.
Yeah. That means she likes girls. Am I the only woke one here?
Woke. I love woke, Josh.
Well, they have broken the Guinness World Record.
All right.
For the longest cape.
Longest cape?
Okay. What do they do with this thing?
See, because you'd think that'd be like a superhero somewhere.
Right.
You know, Cape Man.
Cape Man. They just barely super.
He trips people.
You really went to the writer's room with Cape Man, didn't you?
Doctor Strange's cape flies around and can almost another character.
Has a real personality, doesn't
I
it?
believe that's
really
actually a cloak, which is slightly different from.
What is the difference between a cloak and a cape?
A collar, I believe.
Oh.
I'm totally sure.
That's the difference.
I'm not
Not
certain.
bad.
Hey,
I'm not
that is
certain,
good.
but I'll
That's a
stand-
good guess.
Chick, you could pull off a cape.
The performer spells their name Najwa.
Najwa? I'm guessing.
Whatever.
She's super famous.
One of the most beloved female singers of the Pan-Arab region.
Let's not be stupid.
She's sold millions of albums.
Millions of albums.
Very famous.
Yeah, but
very famous.
Doesn't matter unless she's popular in America.
Sure, there's probably...
Ask Robbie Williams.
Is this kind of true?
Yeah. Probably certain places where... A good point.
That is a great
point well taken.
Cliff Richard.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to ask Cliff.
All right. To celebrate the launch of her new album entitled Charisma, K-A-R-I-Z-M-A.
That's unfortunate, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She put on a cape measuring 182.7 feet long.
Wow.
Now,
long cape.
Let's face it, isn't that basically just cleaning the floor at this point?
So she enters a room, and then
so it's 2/3 of a football field.
Her cape enters the room.
Wow.
What would Cape Man's superpower be?
Well, the cape would have to have properties and probably bulletproof.
His nemesis would be the escalator. The elevator.
Puddles.
It's such a funny running joke in the movie The Incredibles that all the guys with capes get sucked away and die in the planes and everything. Have you guys not seen The Incredibles?
I have. I just didn't remember that bit.
It's a very funny bit in a Pixar movie. Maybe talking about it on a radio show isn't that funny.
I don't find it funny, especially here.
We've talked about who can get away with wearing a cape.
Yeah, I think Chick can.
In contemporary culture, Chick, that would be a great affectation for you.
I'm not wearing a cape.
Oh, that'd be perfect for you.
I might.
And then you never say anything about it? You just walk into a cocktail party wearing a cape?
I don't want you to get your hopes up, but I think I might start carrying a cane. I haven't decided.
Oh, that's great. Were you with me when we met Wolfman Jack?
No.
And he had the cape on?
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, Wolfman Jack wore one of those sort of cowboy hats that's kind of flat.
He was at a buffet, right?
Yeah, he was at a buffet. I met him a couple times. He was at a buffet.
Hey, how you doing?
Chain smoking Lucky Strikes.
Have you tried these sugar biscuits? They brought out more crab legs.
Toward the end, the Wolfman he pulled a Brando.
Yeah,
got very big.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there, Wolfman. It's good to see you.
He's saying that to a Sunday.
Hello there.
It starts melting. Where you going?
Were you with us in that thing where Wolfman was there? Bob and I were at this big event radio thing, and Wolfman.
We weren't invited.
Wearing a black cape.
I would have loved to have met him.
Who else can wear? Someone else wears one, right?
Orson Welles.
Dracula.
He was buried in a black cape.
My dad.
Right?
Your dad wore a cape?
At times.
You're kidding.
You're serious?
No.
He wore one to a wedding once, and
See, he wore one to a wedding.
I'll never forget it.
My grandma had a cape because she wanted one for going to the movies. She would often get very cold in the theater.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Your grandmother was really high maintenance, wasn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
Didn't Evel Knievel have one on his outfit?
Oh, yes, he did.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a walking stick.
Yeah.
They had right there, bang, cane.
You're going to get one, huh?
Is there anybody right now that would wear a cape? And
probably.
Like Machine Gun Kelly or one of those weirdos. You know, they're always getting into crazy stuff.
Yeah, they could pull it off.
Who wears a cape?
Harry Styles?
That isn't a superhero. Now, your grandmother, did she pass away before your grandfather?
No. Mm-mm.
Really?
Now, but my one grandmother did, yeah.
Okay.
But this was my
Were they the ones at the
mom.
nursing home?
This was my mom's mom. No, my mom's mom lived in her house until she died.
The one with the cape?
Yeah.
I see. The reason I'm asking is because there's the famous story about the funeral at the nursing home, which I've always loved of yours.
Oh, yeah.
We're forgetting the obvious. Elvis was a big cape wearer.
Oh.
For all his cape wearing, I never actually I can't say I saw him in a cape.
Really?
In any of the...
In the live concert films, he's wearing a cape.
Bela Lugosi.
Was
James Brown?
Was James Brown a cloak or a cape or a robe?
He wore like a cape.
That might have been.
They would bring it out. And
usher him off stage because he was so exhausted.
But
he sounded like Wolfman a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
In any event, this lady where is she from? Lebanon. She has the world's record for the world's longest cape. Did you see her entrance? Sadly, she came through a revolving door and was strangled to death.
Who did that? Isadora Duncan? One of them got stuck in a wheel, right?
Yeah.
With their
scarf. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You know what she said?
I bet she did.
What else is happening in sports?
That's it, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we have this.
Whoa.
This is what you farted for.
Is there a sports addendum?
Yeah, we have this. I wanted to play this. I forgot to play it yesterday.
Oh, bad stereo.
Is that is this the 1910 Fruit Gum Company?
I think it is. Yeah, I remember that being a lot better.
Me too.
That's because you were probably 10 years old.
Sounds a little tinny.
Maybe.
Yeah.
My palate wasn't refined.
Thank you very much. We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What's going on over there, Christy?
A researcher believes he has figured out, we're going to get to this story, so Tom will stop talking about it, how to make a so-called freeze ray. Professor.
Come on, wouldn't you want to have that?
For what purpose?
It's like a flashlight, sort of like a pistol. You walk up to somebody, all of a sudden they're just frozen.
Of all the rays you could choose, freeze would be way down the list.
The superhero freeze guide never got a lot of attention.
What would you go with first?
Like a disappearing ray.
Time Ray, the actor Ray Romano.
A levitating ray.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done.
Professor Patrick Hopkins at the University of Virginia
I know, Ma.
aims to create an on-demand surface cooling device for electronics inside spacecraft and high-altitude jets using plasma.
might be Ray's brother.
No.
You had famous Rays, Ray Manzarek of the Doors.
There we go.
Yeah, on the top of everyone's mind.
That Stingray that killed the crocodile hunter.
Yeah.
Ray Davies of the Kinks.
Sure, yeah.
Ray
Two
Bradbury.
jackasses right off the bat. Wow.
You don't like Ray Davies of the Kinks? You don't like the Kinks?
Ray Parker Jr.
I didn't say I didn't like the Kinks. I don't
Is that
like
the
Ray.
Ghostbuster?
Mm-hmm. Well, the singer of.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ray's.
Plasma can reach temperatures as hot as the surface of the sun, but when it strikes a surface, it actually chills before heating. What? Plasma can reach temperatures as hot as... Okay. During their experiments, Hopkins and his colleagues were able to reduce the temperature by several degrees and for a few microseconds. So they are now working with different gases to try and get a reaction that can be colder and last longer.
You know how I know?
So we're doing a story about a ray that worked for a few microseconds?
This is how I know
things start, Christy.
I'm from the Midwest. When she was saying that it hits a surface and it's cold, you make it really cool. A cooler out of that.
What are you going to put in the cooler? Like
beers or whatever you need. Whatever you need to check into a hotel. That's what I put in the cooler.
And again, Chick and I are on the same page here. Why isn't there a thing like a microwave oven where you can put a Coke or a beer in there, press a button, and it's
There
chilled?
is, you guys.
In 10 seconds.
I don't know if it's 10 seconds, but...
Well, then fix it.
Make it
Fix
faster.
it. Make it 10.
Make it faster. You want to make $1 million?
I'm going to buy you all one for right now. You're going to get your beverage
You don't think a
chiller?
freeze ray would be super cool? It's a hot summer day. The kid's ice cream cone starts melting. Oh, there we go. Take another lick there.
Oh, there we go.
There you
sorry,
go.
Sorry, I froze your hand.
Here you go. The rapid beverage and wine chiller, Tom. It's right there.
I don't need one.
All right.
Thank you, though.
How does
Now,
it work?
correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like she said that snot.
I am. Chills cans, juices, bottles, and everything from 77 degrees to 43 degrees in minutes.
Minutes. No.
1 at a time, or can you do a whole case?
10 seconds.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm done with you people.
Yeah. Well, I know, Christy, since you're usually at home drinking alone, it doesn't matter that you can't get a whole case cool.
I drink red. I don't need it chilled.
Anything to get the booze. Anything to get the booze in you.
That's right.
I mean, Arizona could use one of those freeze rays right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very hot.
Really hot.
Oh, I know. I figured
What is it?
Josh is a denier.
I'm not a denier that it's hot. I'm just I've looked at the records. It's been hot.
Yeah.
Sure it was when the
desert.
dinosaurs died off.
If you're trying to prove that global warming exists because it's hot in Arizona,
On August 1st.
you got a few more things to prove.
It's always been hot.
Let's focus on getting this freeze ray up and running so they can incorporate it into a microwave box so we can make things faster, colder, faster.
Is there a supervillain or a superhero that has freeze rays power?
Mr.
Freeze.
Yeah.
Batman.
Oh,
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Oh, I didn't see
was
that
in
one.
the movies. Right? Wasn't that the
I
Clooney?
didn't. I stopped going to the Batman movies after Nicholson left.
After Nicholson left.
Well, it got good after that.
I doubt it.
You said it like there's a Batman building somewhere, and Jack Nicholson goes, "Fellas, I can't do this. I'm out."
Willie, will you do me a favor?
I'm with you, Jack.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you get the girls, Finley and Hart, and start watching all the superhero movies, and they love them, so that Dad over here will start having to watch all the superhero movies too?
Stop it.
The thing is, I've got a grenade.
What was that turd that I had to watch this summer?
I don't know. What was it?
Mario? Or what's
Keep talking.
Mario Brothers?
I'm gonna get Heart a Cat. I'm gonna ruin your life.
What is the 3-hour one that's a cartoon? Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, my God. They should make that movie illegal. It's so bad. Okay, well.
Wow. Brought joy to so many.
Did it get great reviews?
Did the girls like it? Oh, my kids loved it.
It's a commercial and critical success.
I thought so too.
Never been a better movie made, they say.
Unbelievably overrated. What it says about our culture is sad.
If he knew the implications of that statement.
Yes.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid-fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.